Thanks, Chuck. We're getting ready to turn them loose here on Keystone Lightning, Keystone Unlimited All-Star Muscle Kart Racing here at Stonybrook Super Speedway, as these muscle carts are fired up to take on this beautiful quarter-mile D-shaped oval. And we're going to have some fun here and see them as they turn in 30, 60, 80 horsepower on this track. 2s and 4 strokes in heat number 1, because they're so nice. Let's do 2 sets of heats here to get the guys going. Heat number 1 on the point will be the 28 of Brian Sherry. Outside the Triple X of Brandon Oldham. Row number 2, the 22 of Rick Minier. Outside the 999 of Mark Bergfeld. Row number 3, the 38, that's Randy Adair. Outside the row 3, the 20 of Hillary Truitt. And rounding out the field, the 707 of Paul Deasy. We're getting ready to turn them loose here in just a moment. We're going to get them bunched up here, get them lined up and ready to go. As green flag flies and we are underway. And Cherry's going to lead the field down the backstretch into 3 and 4 with Oldham hot on his heels. Looking the outside, unable to make the pass, going through 3 and 4. Rick Minier in that 3rd spot with Randy Adair close by in that 4th position. Mark Bergfeld in 5th, and the 707 of Paul Deasy as the field goes down through the backstretch. And Brandon Oldham's going to take the point spot through 3 and 4. Hoping up a quick kart length and a half lead over Cherry, but Cherry's going to handle a little better coming through and past the flag stand. Rick Minier in that 3rd spot, followed by Randy about a half kart length back. Then you go back 6 spots to the 707 of Paul Deasy. Down the backstretch through 3 and 4. Cherry is your leader in the number 28, followed by Brandon Oldham with about a half a kart length as Oldham slides it through. Go back about 7 kart lengths to Rick Minier. Then Randy Adair, Paul Deasy in the 707. 999 of Mark Bergfeld, and then the 20 of Hillary Truitt as they come through 3 and 4 one more time. And that's Brian Cherry in the 28, followed by Brandon Oldham, about a length and a half, gets close in 1 and 2, but unable to seal the deal. About 2 car lengths back now as they go through 3 and 4 as Paul Deasy slows on the track. Then you go back about half a turn, and you got a battle for the 3rd spot between Rick Minier and Randy Adair. Then about a straightaway to Mark Bergfeld, and then Hillary Truitt 6 back behind there. As they come through, Paul Deasy passing right now as they come through, and Sherry waves this one over. He seems to be having an issue. He lets Oldham by. Having some problems in the number 28 as Brandon Oldham will now resume the lead with Rick Minier in 2nd. Car length back to Randy Adair in the 38 in that 3rd spot as Brandon Oldham just took the white flag. 2nd spot still hold on to Brian Cherry, who's slowing on the track, followed by the Rick Minier in the 22. Taking a checker right now, Brandon Oldham in the Triple X. 2nd spot's going to go to Randy Adair. Rick Minier, who had to quickly try to miss Brian Cherry, who was slowing coming out of the 4, got sideways and was able to pass. So your order there is Oldham, Adair, Minier, Sherry, Bergfeld, Truitt, then Deasy. Heat number 1 done for the Unlimited All-Stars for now. They'll let us do a 2nd heat before we get to the features coming up. Keep it here for more great racing action. Stonybrook Super Speedway.
The Keystone Unlimited All-Stars and Keystone Lightning are brought to you by Bergfeld Racing Enterprises, also known as BRE Small Engines. They've been servicing the needs of Kart since 1978. Located in Western PA, Bergfeld Racing can service your engine needs from kids' karts to the largest 2- and 4-cycle race engines. Bergfeld Racing also produces the Bergfeld Bumper, one of the most popular aftermarket bumpers for karting, wedge bodies, dually hubs, and so much more. Check them out online at bergfeldracing.com. Unlimited All-Stars are also brought to you by Weebly, the official website provider for the Keystone Unlimited All-Stars, keystoneallstars.weebly.com. Find out everything about the All-Stars at keystoneallstars.weebly.com.
All right, getting ready now for heat number 2. Kind of a bonus feature here for you for the Unlimited All-Stars. If you haven't got a chance to check them out earlier, make your way on up to the fence. But watch all these muscle carts turn it loose right here at Stonybrook Super Speedway. Again, heat number 2 action. Heat number 2 for the Keystone Unlimited All-Stars. Keep in mind also that this will be our home for our 2nd and final quarter point race of the season. August 24th, we'll be right back here at Stonybrook as they get a couple laps in here to make sure the track's prepped in okay. We'll give you a rundown here on who's going to be what and where for the start of heat number 2. On the point, the 707 of Paul Deasy. Outside, the 20 of Hillary Truitt. Row number 2, the 38 of Randy Adair. The 999 of Mark Bergfeld outside row 2. Row number 3, the 22 of Rick Minier. The XXX of Brandon Oldham. And the 28 of Brian Sherry. As we get ready to turn these muscle carts loose here again at Stonybrook Super Speedway. Again, thanks for all of the folks here putting together a beautiful place for us to come. Can't wait to come back here in August, but don't want to do the whole chickens and eggs things yet. We still have a heat and a feature to run tonight. So as we get the rest of the field out here, we're going to get them lined up and get ready to line them up here and turn them loose. Gonna be an interesting night here. We've got two-time KUAS champion Randy Adair in the 38 out there trying to shake off those motor demons he's had most of the season. Also in there we have some of those other karts here as well as Brandon Oldham. He's had some problems over the last couple of weeks. And we got for some reason we got a shuffle here in the starting order, as it should be the 707 of Paul Deasy on the point. It looks like some things have swapped place a little bit here. We do have a shuffle of order here. I'm not really sure why. Should be a basic invert from the first heat, but well, it looks like everyone seems to be satisfied, so we're all lined up. Randy Adair is going to lead them to the... No. All right, we've got Randy. Green flag flies, and Randy Adair is going to lead them down through as the field freight trains up through there, as Randy Adair has about a 2-length lead over Paul Deasy in the 707, and Rick Minier turns it around, catches a cone, and he collects 2-3 karts. He collects Brian Sherry in the 28, collects the 20 of Hillary Truitt, who slides into the fence out there. Mark Bergfeld caught up into that wreck as well. So, but everyone's back out there on the track and rolling along, so doesn't appear to be any damage. Any damage to those muscle carts, so. And with the field shuffle here. Field shuffle here, we're going to line them up single file. And getting a signal that we're going to set them up here single file on this one. We're getting signals out there that we're going to line them up single file here and get them underway. And there we go. We're going to get them all hooked up here and lined up single file here one more time and try to get these muscle carts turned loose. 38 of Randy Adair on the point with the 707 of Paul Deasy, and Brandon Oldham right there as the green flag flies, and Deasy looking inside but unable to make a move as the carts take off down through turns 1 and 2. Adair is your leader by 3.5, 4 kart lengths over the 707 of Deasy, going back another 3 spots to Oldham in the XXX, 3 more to Bergfeld in the 999, then the 28 of Sherry, then 6 spots back to Hillary Truitt in the number 20. As they go through turns 1 and 2 one more time, and down the back as the caution flag is out. And the caution flag is not out. The lights are still on for green flag racing. Not sure why the caution flag was pulled by the flagman. As we go down the backstretch here into 3 and 4, Rick Meniere's on the inside with the 22. That's probably what the initial caution look was for. The 38 of Randy Adair is your leader by 2 lengths over the 707 of Paul Deasy. Drop back another 8 to Triple X of Brandon Oldham. Then 6 more to the 999 of Mark Bergfeld. 4 to 28 of Sherry, and half a straightaway to Truett. His first time out in that Rotax 125. First time out on that engine here tonight. Trying to get a little bit of test and tune in. As leaders come down through the backstretch one more time in through 3 and 4. Deasy's able to close up on the back of Adair in the 38 as they go through 1 and 2, but still 2 kart lengths back. Then you stretch back about a half a turn to the Triple X of Brandon Oldham. Another 5 spot to the 999 of Bergfeld. Coming around the corner one more time, the 38 of Randy Adair, followed by 707 of Paul Deasy is now dropped back about 5 kart lengths. Then you go back half a straightaway to the Triple X of Brandon Oldham. 6 more spots behind that to Mark Bergfeld in the 999 as the white flag flies. One more circuit. And it looks like the demons that have been facing Randy Adair might have finally stepped away for a little bit. Going to take heat number 2 coming out of 3 and 4. It's Randy Adair in the 38, followed by Paul Deasy in the 707, Triple X of Brandon Oldham, 999 of Mark Bergfeld, 28 of Brian Sherry. And they're going to round out the field coming through 3 and 4 right now, the 20 of Hillary Truett. Second heat action. Exciting racing action here. Keystone Unlimited All-Star Muscle Carts. Stay tuned, it's going to be a great feature.
For the latest information on the Unlimited All-Stars, rules, and merchandise, head to unlimitedallstars.org, the official national website of the Unlimited All-Stars.
Especially we can bring these Keystone Unlimited All-Star muscle carts down here to flex it on this quarter-mile deep. Beautiful facility. Give the crew a big hand here for putting everything together tonight. We really do appreciate it, and thank you for keeping everything together for us and putting on a good show here this evening. So if you haven't got a chance to catch them yet in your earlier races and stuff, come on up here to the fence. We got 7 muscle carts that are getting ready to take to the track here, and we're going to be turning them loose here pretty directly. So if you haven't got a chance to make your way on up, come on up. We got everything from 2-strokes to twin motors to big thumping 4s out there, so you can pick your favorite driver. Will it be area favorites Triple X of Brandon Oldham or the 707 of Paul Deasy from just a little way down the road? Or how about the new guy, the 28 of Brian Sherry taking over in his 2-stroke to see if he might be able to score his first win in his second race with these Keystone Unlimited All-Stars. But you can't count out 2-time champion Randy Adair in the number 38 and those twin 2-strokers there. So I tell you what, it's a lot of fun, a lot of ingenuity, and you know, I would like to have a good time. So come on up, check them out here, and we're going to get ready to turn them loose pretty directly. All right, by the sounds of the engines firing up there, we're going to get them out here pretty soon to get out here to get these laps turned in. It is feature time, and we will be back with the Unlimited All-Stars for our second quarter-point race to go towards the national event here in August 24th, I believe it is. We'll be back here at Stonybrook Super Speedway. So if you haven't, tell your friends if they missed it tonight, make sure they come out for the August race and come on and cheer on your local open muscle car racers here. Keystone region, 24 years, camaraderie, sportsmanship, and ingenuity. On the point for the feature tonight, the 38 of Randy Adair outside the Triple X of Brandon Oldham. Row number 2, the 28 of Brian Sherry. Row number 2 also has the 999 of Mark Bergfeld. Row number 3, the 707 of Paul Deasy. Outside of row 3, the 22 of Rick Meniere. And rounding out the field, the 20 of Hillary Truett. As we got the field pretty well bunched up. As they got the field bunched up here, looks like we're going to get ready to turn these muscle carts loose. Again, have you picked your favorite driver yet? We're going to get ready here As you picked your favorite driver, will it be the white number 38 that's at the point? Brandon Odom in that Hot Rod Triple X. I'll tell you what, he's got a quick machine here as of late, so we'll see what happens there. And we never know until they turn them loose. Getting a signal for one more circuit to go. All packed up nice and tight, giving you a nice parade here. Make sure you cheer them on as they come past the front stand here. Cheer on these muscle carts. You may not think they can hear you, but they know that you're cheering for you as they go out through here to put on a good show for you here tonight. Going through 1 and 2 and into the backstretch on this parade lap. And this is going to be the one that they're going to turn them loose. Again on the point, the 38 of Randy Adair outside the Triple X of Brandon Oldham as they're all bunched up nice and tight. Gonna get the signal here as they come to the line. Green flag flies and we're underway, and Adair takes the early lead as they go through 1 and 2. Cherry sneaks his nose in there but unable to make the pass for second as Oldham still holds on that second spot about 2.5 cart lengths back. Then you go back about another 5 as Cherry goes real high, going to give up that spot to Bergfeld, and the 28 looks like it's turned around on turns 3 and 4. And green flag stays out. We're still underway as Adair is pulled away to about a 2.5 cart length lead over the Triple X of Brandon Oldham. Then you go back about another 6 cart lengths to the 707 of Paul Deasy. Then 3 back to Bergfeld in the 999, Manier in the 22, and Truitt in the 20. As they continue to wind down the laps, your leader, Randy Adair, in the number 38 as Oldham goes high, trying to use up every bit of this track, trying to put that big block into the victory lane. He goes real high coming out of 1 and 2, and he's going to lose about 10 cart lengths as they go through 3 and 4. Can he make them back up? Adair stretching out that lead to about 8 right now as they cross the line. Triple X of Brandon Oldham in second. Then you got 707 of Paul Deasy about 6 cart lengths back. Go back another 10 to the 22 of Rick Manier as Bergfeld apparently spun in turns 1 and 2, or turns 3 and 4 that is, and he's given up quite a few spots. Again, your leader coming out of 3 and 4 right now is the 38 of Randy Adair, Triple X of Brandon Oldham. Then you have the 707 of Paul Deasy, Rick Manier in the 22, Truitt in the 20, and then Cherry making a comeback and catching back up to the back bumper of Truitt there. Leaders come past once again. Adair in the number 38 by about 6 cart lengths, maybe 7, over the Triple X of Brandon Oldham. Go back about another 10 to the 707 of Paul Deasy. Coming to get the halfway mark is Randy Adair in the 38, followed by Oldham in the Triple X, Deasy in the 707. I believe it's the 22 of Rick Manier in the 4th spot. Cherry in the 28 gives a signal that his hand's up there, and we got the caution flag out. We'll get them lined up here and get them turned loose one more time. She go off or? Caution flag is out. The 20 of Hillary Truitt's off the track right now. Lining up here right now with the 38 of Randy Adair on the point. Second spot, the Triple X of Brandon Oldham, 707 of Paul Deasy, 22 of Rick Manier, 28 Brian Cherry, and Mark Bergfeld in the 999. And that's the 6 out of the 7 that we started with are out in the track right now. All right, we got them here as the caution flag is still out. As the 20 went into the fence in turns 1 and 2 and stalled out, so she's loaded on the back of the Gator and going to be heading off there. Of course, it shut off, so she's off for the night. Not too bad for the first time taking that Rotax engine out, and new chassis, new engine, and didn't get a scale on it either. So trying to make some laps and gain a little test and tune tonight. So a few things have probably been learned. Also looks like the 28 of Brian Sherry is pushing off here, so he'll be coming off the track. Narrowing the field down to 5. And Brian having some tough luck early parts of a couple weeks ago with one of our races there, and thought I had most of it taken away here today, but should be okay for the next round we have at Flat Run next week. All right, looks like we got pretty much everything cleared up on that. All right, so we get the personnel set back up once again here. Gonna get them turned loose here pretty quick as we got some clutches and stuff heating up out here. So we're gonna get them turned loose here once again. Looks like the yellow flag is tucked back in, and we're gonna get ready to go green as the remaining personnel get back out onto the track. Green flag flies, and we are underway as Adair jumps early lead, and Oldham makes it too wide with Paul Deasy for that second spot. They're side by side going through 1 and 2 with Rick Manier in that third spot, about 5-6 car lengths back as they go through 3 and 4. The 38 of Randy Adair is your leader, holding on by about 5 lengths as the Triple X Oldham sends it into the infield, coming out of 3 and 4. And he's going to fall back quite a few spots as they get the signal for 5 more to go. And Randy Adair is your leader in the number 38. Paul Deasy going back about 8-9 kart lengths to the second spot in the 707. Then you go back about 10 to 12 to Rick Manier in the 22. And right behind Manier is Bergfeld in the 999. Triple X of Brandon Oldham catching back up. Coming across the line here one more time, Randy Adair in the number 38, followed by Paul Deasy in that 707. Two more to go, and Adair is still holding on to that point spot by about 6 kart lengths over the 707 of Deasy, then a straightaway lead back to Bergfeld in the 999. Then you go back another 6 to the Triple X of Brandon Oldham, who's closing in quick as the white flag flies for Randy Adair, going down the backstretch now into 3 and 4. Coming around to take the double checkers, it's Randy Adair in the number 38, followed by Paul Deasy in the 707. And the battle here for the third spot, and Bergfeld has it by a nose over the Triple X Oldham, and then the 22 of Rick Manier. Again, ladies and gentlemen, tell your friends and family, hey, we're going to be back out here at the end of August for our quarter points race. August 24th, I believe the day is that, for our national quarter points race. So we'll be bringing them in from different regions coming out here to flex their muscle here at Stonybrook Super Speedway. Thanks for coming up and checking that out, and we'll see you next month. After verifying the finish, after discussing it with the Stonybrook staff here, we've got Randy Adair on the point with the win tonight on number 38, followed by the 707 of Paul Deasy. The Triple X of Brandon Oldham coming in third. Then the 999 of Mark Bergfeld, followed by the 22 of Rick Manier.
the 28 of Brian Cherry, and the 20 of Hillary Truitt. What a great night of racing at Stonybrook Super Speedway. Be sure to join us once again.